I like to send a special dedication out to all my family and friends. Come on, wow. Let's do it again, band and show. I said we on the go. Come on.
We're cranking in the morning. We're jumping in the evening time.
We're moving all night long. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it again.
Murray Bomb, what's up?
Let's do it again.
Whole lot. Come on.
Let's do it again.
Southwest, you up in the building.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
We're cranking in the morning. We're jumping in the evening time.
We're moving all night long. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it again.
Say the whole white do right side.
Let's do it again.
Hey. Say my main man Earl, what's going on?
Let's do it again.
Southwest, what's up?
Let's do it again.
Hey. I let my music for tape and out.
I see you, that's the Keisha. Let's do it. Yeah. Do it.
Wow.
Yeah, we got a cancer birthday up in here tonight. We gonna do it tonight. You feel me? Yeah. A happy birthday, Kim. That's right. See you over there. Do it.
Tiana,
I only mess with you. And do it.
Come on.
Kiki,
Boys Creek up in the building.
Lindsay.
We're cranking in the morning. We're jumping in the evening time.
We're moving all night long. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it again.
14th for Congress.
Let's do it again.
Yeah. 14th for Clifton.
Let's do it again.
Hey. The whole Southwest up in here.
Let's do it again.
And that's the balcony crew.
Yeah. I wanna wish my man, Big Mo, happy birthday. Cause we at a cancer party tonight. You already know. We wanna do it.
Big K.
We wanna do it for y'all cancers tonight. Do it.
Twins.
Oh, boy. Do it. Yeah. 14th and Congress up in the building.
Come on.
Do it. Let that back get to it. Come on, do it. We're cooking.
All right. What's up? That's right. Once again, Wednesday night. Where we at? Right here with the Tom Moe Show. Straight out of Washington, D.C. What's his name? Tom Moe. That's right, man.
Baby.
We here and live and ready. Look, man, it's burning up in here.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeedy, man. I am most definitely overdressed tonight. But it's all right, because we're going to keep it going and keep it moving, man. Look, y'all already know I got to say a little something, man, before we get started with the original show. A little something I seen, something I heard, something I know about, man. I just want to share it with y'all. And what I want to share today, man, and I mean this, man. Trump is some shit. Excuse my language. I'm trying to tell you, man. Did you see what he put up today? He's saying they're going to cut off the unemployment. Starting next month, he cutting it off. He mad at the media, man. He mad, man, because we not going to sit down and let him act a fool with our city, our state, our world, whatever you want to call it. He's gone crazy, man. Now he already know. I ain't know everybody ain't gone back to work yet. How you gonna cut the little finances they getting somebody off? How he gonna do it? He the president, right? That's how he gonna do it? Man, I don't know. You know, I know, man, that we gotta stand up for what we believe, man, and what's right. Now, this is what I do know. Do not be voting for this clown, man. They're already frying them all over the media. You see the joints on the media where they got him frying, looking like a skeleton on the joint. they going at him, but they got all the right to go at him, man. He's not holding his position as chief in office, man. He's not doing it, man. It's racial all over. It's racial. Period. He don't care. So why should we care, man? Please don't go there and vote for that man, acting like it's a game, like I would just vote for Trump. Don't do it. You hear me? Pray for me. I needs that change. Now that I got that out the way, how y'all doing today? Now look, I got a special guest, man, here with me tonight, as you can see. I'm talking about, man, we go way back like Cadillac. You feel what I'm talking about? And I'm saying a good thing tonight, he ain't one of my convict comrades. This just one of my homeboys. We come out the dirt together. You feel me?
Hey, we was on the hill together.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, man. You remind him about that because I done already spoke my piece. My bad. I forgot about that, man. It's so many years, man. But look, I'm going to let him introduce himself. Tell you a little. I drop a mic. Hold fast. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about himself. And then we going to move forward. Okay? I think that'll hold right there. Go ahead.
How everybody doing? Big Nut in the building. Came out here tonight. Hang out with my man Tom Moe. Yes, indeed. You know, to talk about certain topics, as far as you know what's going on in our communities.
That's right.
And you know, we're gonna elaborate. We're gonna elaborate from there. I see all the little fans, you know, everybody tuning in. You know, it's something new for me, but you know, I can adapt to anything. See what I'm saying? It's a blessing, see what I'm saying, to me and his brother. You know, we still here today. You know, we go back, just like he said, in the same box. It's my man. You know, he called me in, said, Nut, come on in. I'm here.
That's right, man. I'm glad he came in, man, because like I be telling y'all, man, I know a whole lot of people, man. I know a whole lot of people doing a whole lot of good things, man, in our community. And the only way people gonna know about it is that I bring them on the show. They already got their street credit. Everybody know them in the street, but we need to be known national, worldwide, man. And that's what this show do for you. Because this right here goes on YouTube all over the world, man. So it ain't like people don't know what we doing right here in Washington, D.C., man. Because I'm telling you, every Wednesday. Now, my man Nut remind me that we was in together. We was on the hill together. What year was that, Nut? You remember what year that was?
That was like 06.
About 06? 06. Damn. 06.
They snatched me around about 07. 09. It had to be like 08, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But we jive, you know, yeah. I totally forgot, man. I totally forgot. But as you already know, man, evidently, my friends, all my folks, man, we done been through the ringer, man. We know what it's about. We know about surviving, man. We ain't gonna tell you nothing that we haven't experienced our own self, man. You feel me? Now, my man Nut is an entrepreneur of his own right, man. Look, tell us about what you're doing, man. No, you know what? I'm going too fast. Let me slow down. Let's go back a minute. Let me see something. Let's go back. All right. So we already know you out of Washington, D.C., Southeast. How long have you been in business?
I say I think the building opened up like 2 years ago.
Okay, in 2
2
years.
years ago, yeah, exactly.
And what's the name of this building?
Highland Entertainment Hall, as you see right here.
Yeah. That's the new spot though, right?
Yeah, Radio 2533 Pennsylvania Avenue, Southeast. up and coming. I can't wait till this epidemic, this monster in the air, die down, cause it will be a whole lot of events still being held at the hall down there. I'm one of the advocates like far as of the club. You see what I'm saying? So basically though, I bring live entertainment into the building. See what I'm saying? To try to bring us as people on our end. See what I'm saying? To bring it in as far as entertainment.
So what type of entertainment y'all got going though? Is
man, it's multiple. We got go-go, man. We got church, man. We got wedding receptions.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, man, we got, man, it's like, it's multiple things as far as going on with the club, what it's been held for. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's there for a purpose. It's there for the community.
Okay. Now, when somebody want to just say they want to use the establishment, how do they contact you all?
They contact my man Steve Sanders. He does all the booking, or my man Gene. You see what I'm saying? They does all the booking. You see what I'm saying?
Now, do y'all have a website set up?
Yeah, we do have one, but I think we just changed it. See what I'm saying?
Okay,
So we just putting it together.
Okay.
I got time. We got time. See what I'm saying, to put all that stuff together. So it's in the making. See what I'm saying?
Okay. So we probably can give y'all that information a little later. But as you being there for like 2 years now, how you feel about the business? How you feel about where it's going? Is this doing, like you just said, it's for the community. So is it doing what it's supposed to do?
Man, the club right now, and I see it's like up and coming. I think it just it's really starting to get known as a party spot, like Falls on that end. You know what I'm saying? It was a slow process coming up out the gate, but by far as the entertainment and and the resources and the connections and the people coming in, like far as like we ain't just had this live bands in the city. Sometimes we didn't have the Truders and the Dale Farms and all type of stuff came in the building. We done had James Funk come down there practice in the building. We had Big Tony Fisher come down there. You see what I'm saying? Set up shop, man, do his thing. It been it's incredible in 2 years of me watching this building grow.
Right. Now, the building that you're talking about, I actually went in there last year myself to try to book an event for Let's Do It Again Band. And I talked to one of the brothers about it, and unfortunately I wasn't able to get it at that time, and then the corona hit. So the whole time that you was down there, I didn't even know you was in there. Excuse me. I didn't even know you was in the building, because if I'd have known that, I would have never went through somebody else. I'd have got with you. But I went over my sister's house last week to help her do something, and she told me, she's like, man, Nut be down there. Nut got that junk down there jumping. Got the bands down there, and I was like, man, I need to get Let's Do It Again band down that joint. You know what I mean? And then I opened up the Facebook joint. The man you connected on the Facebook, and look where we at now, right here on the Tom Moe Show, man. Talking about where we gonna go and what we gonna do. Now, what do you see in your future with this place? Is this where you plan on being, or
I plan on being around. You see what I'm saying? Until they shut it down. You see what I'm saying? The way me and Steve Xanis has been talking like far as this coronavirus is trying to make it out of building, man, a building of opportunities.
Right. Okay.
Like bringing new talent in.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Far as letting them get the exposure.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So this is our plans. Start opening up like falls through the week. Have little, little stuff like karaoke night, bingo. Have like falls like a live band come in. You see what I'm saying? Like falls 1 day out of the week. what I'm saying, to get this thing started. So, you know, so,
right.
but our main purpose was, you know what I'm saying, you know, our talk was, you know, opening this building, you know what I'm saying, and getting bands like Let It Flow, like you know what I'm saying, you know, get them the exposure.
Right,
you know what I'm saying, let them come on, you know what I'm saying, and make this, you know, their spot, their home.
That's right.
You know, that's what the building's for.
Okay, that's work. Now tell me this though, before you got into this building, what was you doing?
Well, I'm working, going to work every day. See what I'm saying? You know, paying the bills, man, staying out the way, man. I come a long way, man. So
okay.
I'm as you know, I can thank the Lord that I'm still here because I done seen a lot. I done met a lot of people. I come from the old school.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of them not here. See what I'm saying? Today, you know, God rest their souls.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? You know, some still here, man. Some got life.
Right.
See what I'm saying? But the ones that's in, these brothers, you know, some of them still reach out to me. So, you know, I don't turn my back on them, you know what I'm saying, because I've been there.
That's right.
I've been through that phase. Now I'm in another phase of my life right now.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, uplifting, you know, trying to uplift, you know, my brothers. I'm saying I respect, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And I look for the same respect back.
That's right. Now
You know
let me ask you this, man, because, you know, a lot of times, man, when I bring people on the show, you know, there's a certain adrenaline be going. You know what I mean? And then you forget some stuff and then you say, oh man, I should have said this and I should have said that. And the reason I'm saying that now is because I know you used to throw parties and you ain't said nothing about them parties. When I say, man, what you was doing before the club, you was already jamming.
Yeah, I've been jamming. Like I came home on this ride in 2010. Once I came home, I had DJ Storm and Norman, you know, he came and snatched me up and say, man, look, I'm going to get you off the streets. You know what I'm saying, man, you going with me. So you know, I was, you know, far as in that cabaret light, you know what I'm saying, so I was everywhere. Far as with the cabarets, the go-go's was going on. So I had no interest as far as the go-go did.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Because I was, you know, so I was just watching and observing. Then I had like people like Wap Craig, you know what I'm saying? I ran across him. He used to, you know, get in my ear, talking to me, saying, "Nut, man, you know, man, you a fan favorite. Go ahead, get involved, man. Try it. See what I'm saying? So then I finally heard them. So it was like, you know, so then I decided this. I said, hold up, man, I'm gonna throw my own party. I'm gonna do a birthday party. So I did a birthday party at the Upscales. Turned out wonderful. I packed the place.
Right.
You know, so then the man phone hooked up. You know what I'm saying? You know, they was there, some saying, when I got discouraged, like, nah, don't do it.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So I just kept on going, and it's like, you know, the more that, you know, I put these parties together, it's like, you know, I'm becoming like, you know, kind of like a fan favorite. See what I'm saying? Because everything, you know, not everything, but most everything that I done put together, it's been like far as like, you know, a success story. Right.
Now see, and that's the reason why I brought that up, because a lot of people need to know that, you know, you ain't just jumped into the music business. You was already in the business.
Yeah, I was already in the business, man. Just watching from a par, you know, just watching the par. So once I got into this building, then I'm like 2 years in and transforming from over far, you know, from my first love, which is the cabarets, which is our plan to bring it back, some saying, to get the old school back jumping, because that is part of one of my plans. I'm going back home and bringing that cabaret back to the, you know, you know, in the go-go, you know, it's still in my heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna do it, but I don't, you know, I'm still gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But my interest as far as the go-go's is bringing this, you know, this new breed in and letting them be heard. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at.
And that's what we need, man. Because, you know, we don't have the Maverick Room no more. We don't have the Black Hole no more. You know, we don't have those go-go spots that we used to have. And for you to be at this establishment, man, it would most definitely be good for the community. And I'm talking about the young bands that's coming up, that's not as popular as Backyard or Junkyard or Rare Essence or EU, and you know, to name a few. These other bands may not be as popular as them, but they still need a place to go to, man, to show their love and to be able to come up to be a backyard or a junkyard one day. You know what I'm saying? And you opening your house up for them to come and have that experience right there, man, it's going to most definitely be a community love. You know what I mean? Because you already got a crowd. You already got people that's going to follow you from the cabaret perspective. Some of them going to fall off when they go to the little, you know, the go-go joint. And then some of them going rock and roll. Because, see, one thing I know about D.C., we was raised off the go-go, Slim. We was raised. Now, I'm with the cabarets, too. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that, man. But at the same time, you know, is we going to let our music just die? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or because DC right now today is known for go-go. There's nowhere else you can go that go-go gonna get that kind of credit. Pennsylvania, Florida, New York. They when they go in these cities, they not looking for go-go. They just looking for rap, some R&B music. But when they come to the city, they already know you getting that crank when you come here. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all plan on doing is gonna be a great thing, man. And I most definitely would love to be a part of it with my group. You know what I'm saying? Like I really can't wait for everything to open back up, man, for I can get us back out there moving and grooving, man, doing some things. But cabarets, man, you gotta keep them going, Slim. You gotta have your cabaret night, bottom line.
First love there.
You know what I mean?
That was my first love.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And I was very successful doing it.
Yeah, so the thing is, man, that I just feel like all that we done been through growing up, man, you know what I'm saying, through our hard times, because growing up is the hard times. It's the hard times. And then over the years, we have matured. We have became men now. So now it's time to be able to make a foundation, you know, plant our feet 10 toes down and make what we trying to do happen. And in the process of doing that, you got to pull the people that's behind you that need that help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can't be on those selfish, I got this, I don't need them, you know what I mean? Because, you know, you got the bigger bands now, like you really can't get them to let a small band play with them at all, nowhere. They just feel like they ain't doing that. You know what I mean? And that's sad. Because if you're going to be a leader in this community with your band, then you should have an obligation to be able to reach back and grab another band to say, hey, I like y'all, I'm going to bring y'all with us to help y'all grow. You know what I mean? And there's enough bands that's already popular that's out there that should be doing that. But that shows you that these cats, the ones that's in charge of these upper bands, successful bands that don't reach back, that shows you that it's all about them. It's not about community base. It's not about trying to help my brother. It's not about none of that. It's about greed. It's about we want the money, we plan. And I respect that they grind it too. They ain't just get there. They grind to get where they at. But now that they there, see, that's what I'm saying. Now that you are there, then you need to try to help some of the younger folks in the back get off the streets. Come on, man. Y'all got a little group together. Come on, man. I'm going to sponsor y'all. I'm going to let y'all come to some spots we doing and let y'all open up for us. Stuff like that, man. It don't take much, man. You know what I mean? You got some younger bands out here play for free. Just to be able to play, man.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, I got a whole lot of them, man, that been in my ear, man. A whole lot of them, man.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm willing to, you know, go ahead and try this, man, and open the gates for them, man. 2533 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Right.
Is right there for opportunities. You see what I'm saying? So once this thing clear in the air, you know, just give me a call. You see what I'm saying? You know, give me a call. Reach out to me.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? We can talk and we can make it happen.
See, one thing I know, man, I went into the spot, man, and I'm talking about, it look good up in there. I haven't been in there, you know, within a year's time, but I know when I did go in there, man, that joint looked real nice for whatever event that's going, because it's big, it's real spaces.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then you had the table set up, then you got the bar right at the door, then you got another bar upstairs or something, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The joint like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we just, like I say, we just appreciate, man, you know, opening your doors, you and your partners, opening up the doors, man, for the community, because that's what it's about, man. Let's give these young brothers, man, a chance to have somewhere to come and party and not be violent. Because if they're going to be violent, then guess what? Then they don't even need to be in there. Yeah. Period. So we got to be careful on what bands you bring in there, too. That makes a difference, man, because a certain type of band bring a certain type of crowd with them. You know what I'm saying? And I know that for a fact. Like, I ain't knocking nobody band, you know what I mean, because you do what you do and I do what I do. But at the same time, man, you know, it's all about peace and love. You know, if you can't handle your liquor, then you shouldn't even be out drinking. And that's where all that rah-rah party, you know, stuff start happening when people get, you know, intoxicated. But just on that note right there, man, I want to kind of give y'all awareness, man, that we still living in the coronavirus, man. That's what they saying. Now, since the murder of the brother George with the police, we ain't been hearing a whole lot about the coronavirus. They've been focusing on, you know, this officer putting his foot on his brother's neck and took his life. And then we start protesting, protesting, right? About blacks and whites, you know what I mean, all over the world. And that's what all the media been talking about, which in right. But I just want to remind you all, they doing a little phase 1, phase 2, and all this old kind of stuff about opening up these businesses. Don't forget, man, that now I did hear something about they supposed to got a cure somewhere. Did you hear that? Okay. Okay, so that could have been some misinformation that I heard somewhere. I can't pinpoint where at this point. But don't forget, man, right now there's no cure for this corona, whatever's going on, man. So don't start slipping thinking that you want to be around a whole bunch of people in a whole bunch of places and you ain't got no mask on and none of that. Let's be mindful. Now we going to do what we got to do when it comes down to standing up for what this police officer did to that brother. We going to stand up for that, man. We need to stand tall, 10 toes down, and let this world know, let the government know, man, that we as black people, women and men, that we not going to tolerate these police officers overstepping their boundaries, which they've been doing it for decades. It don't make sense that an officer can walk up to your car and not tell you why they stopped you. They've been doing it for years. I'm talking about personally, I done seen it. You know what I mean? First thing they say is, let me get your driver's license in your insurance card. And you giving it to them, and then you say, well, could you tell me why you stopped me, officer? The first thing they said, I'll tell you when I come back. They walk away from your car and go run your name and all that. I done seen some videos where people refuse to roll down their window all the way. You know, they'll crack it and talk to the officer, and they'll take the blackjack, bust the window. Just bust your car window. Drag you out the car. Have you seen this kind of stuff, man?
Man, I've been seeing a whole lot of alarming videos just on social media as far as the actions of the police. It's one thing about Florida, man. I'm saying about this happening. You know what I'm saying, it woke our people up. But my theory of it, though, what about the police that done this in the past? You know what I'm saying, that's out here going home to their their wives, their kids. You see what I'm saying? Uh-huh. So it's like it should be justice for that. You know what I'm saying, bringing some of these officers that committed cold-hearted murder. That's what I called it.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got away with it. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
you know, of the system.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And start bringing, man, some of them back to court and bringing and trying some of these cases, man. Because some of these, yeah, man. Because if you see it, man, it's just like it's crazy, man.
So let me ask you this, Nut. Because back in the day, man, we was a part of that crime wave. We was doing things.
Yes, indeed.
Was the police like that back then?
Man, they
wasn't killing nothing back then, Slim. But they was like dirty.
That, but they was terrible because I had a vicious mob on my heel, and it was like I got to the point, man, where I was going at him and everything,
right,
man. See what I'm saying? But you know, and that was one of the main reasons. And they had to get me out the hood, and get me off the streets, because I was rebellious, man.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, and where I came from, see what I'm saying, man, we had standoffs, man.
Right.
Our community, man, Ray clawed the street, man.
Right.
Our community, they on the other side of the street, man. We done had standoffs with them and everything. See what I'm saying? But it's nothing like it is today.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? You know, still, you know, man, respect, man.
Right.
Police was doing what they had to do. We was doing what we was doing.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So, you know.
I just know, like, from what I see on the media, that we see more now on the media about all the police brutality.
Yes.
Because, like before this happened,
very alarming.
Stuff was happening, but it wasn't all out on the media like it is right now. Like right now, man, if you go on Instagram, Facebook, you can always see a police doing something wrong to somebody. We got a caller. Hold on a second. Let's answer that. Thank you for calling. How can I help you?
Tom Moe.
Hey, what's up with you?
Hey, too much. Hey, I got a question for you and Nut, man.
Okay.
I hear you saying put your mask on, but where the hell is y'all mask at?
Our mask right here, home. Our mask right here. Our mask right here. Don't be calling my show trying to put us on no spot, homeboy. I already know what it is.
Listen to me. Nut got ends on, you know, styling, you know, it's cool. But you got to put it on your face, though.
Hey, do me a favor. Mind your business. Hang up on him, man.
No, listen.
This is how Tom Moe do it. I keep it 100. When you call on this show, call for a reasonable question or something you want to ask. We got our masses on here. Don't be trying to put us on Front Street because we'll look you up, Slim. We'll find out where you at, and you'll have a mask. For real. You feel me? Look here. So, what I'm saying is that the brutality that these officers been doing over decades, man, I'm talking over decades, man, is like now everybody want to pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Even like I done seen some chief of the polices then got on the media saying, man, we're not going to take this, we're not going to stand for this. But why did it take for this particular black man to lose his life? Is it because they actually got a videotape of the brother begging for his life with the police officer with his knee on his neck, and then you got 2 or 3 more officers just standing around? Is that what make the media or the communities really understand what these people been doing to us for decades? I need you to call in and explain that to me, because the whole thing is this been happening. This been happening, man, for real. So why now is we standing up? Why now, man? It's a concerned thought in my mind, because I'm saying we should have been standing up. It shouldn't have took for 3 or 4, 5 recent lives to be taken by police officers all over the world that we decided that we're going to stand up now. So that's my question. Why now that we feel like, okay, now enough is enough? You know what I'm saying, Nut?
Yes, indeed.
Enough is enough, and enough been enough. Because I always felt like that. And my strategy for to prevent any of that to happen, I try to stay out of their way. I try to drive, you know what I'm saying, a decent speed limit. And everybody know me, I drive fast. I ain't gonna lie to that. But I try to stay out their way. If I see them, I'm gonna slow down. I'm not even gonna ride past them. I'm gonna get behind them. You know what I'm saying? Different things, man, you gotta do, man, because these police out here be tripping. You feel me? And I'm saying, man, to kill a man like they did, all 4 of them, it was 4 of them, right?
I think so.
Was it 4?
Yeah. Him and 3 others.
Yeah. All of them need to get the death penalty. Simple. Simple, man. Because it's a shame that this world think that it's okay for white people to do the things that they do when it come down to black people.
It's a different type of criteria for them. See what I'm saying?
How is it different? They breathe just like we breathe.
And the system got their own laws for them, man. I'm saying you see that.
Been seen it.
Now the world see it, man.
You know what I mean?
The world, you know, is waking up, man. I love my black people, man.
Right.
Man,
Yeah.
Man, I love them. I love what's going on right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. I'm with it too. But what I'm not with is that this president was able to call in the National Guards. You know what I'm saying? Because we wasn't acting violent. It was peaceful. You know what I'm saying? It was peaceful. And he gonna call in all this support, help, because he the president, and pepper spray, rubber bullets, pushing people down, hitting them with the black. I seen all this. Just for him to walk across the street. You follow what I'm saying? That's not a leader, home. That ain't somebody we can look up to. That ain't somebody that we want our kids to look up to. That show us right there the racial discrimination against black people, home. Now, I will say you have white people now standing up with us. Can you tell me why? Do you have an idea why these white people are standing up with us at this time?
Man, some my view, some scared, some recognize that it's not right what's going on. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, they scared that us as, you know, minorities might, you know, rise, you see what I'm saying, and get in power. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, so they I don't think they never want to see us, see what I'm saying, on the same level where they getting or got. See what I'm saying? So they always try to keep us, you know, just feed us just a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Keep us hush.
I believe
It's
that.
always been that. So now, you know, I'm just looking for a change, and I just hope it happens.
Like Michael Jackson said, gonna make a change
For once in my life.
And, you know, the main thing about that song is the man in the mirror. Because in order to make a change, you got to look at yourself. You look at yourself. You make a change. And then the next person look at themselves and they make a change. Look, we're going to be right back. We're going to go to a quick break, man, for a commercial, man, so we can breathe a little bit. And then we'll be right back.
That's indeed, baby.
I think come to the bar. You look so sweet, girl. I know you been pretty deep. Come on, show me what you got. You got the boogie shoes now, that's a fact. Don't be scared, don't be misled. Come on, baby.
right. We back once again, man. Right here Wednesday night, the one and only Tom Moe Show, man. That's right. Seems like we got callers jumping off the line. Bring them in. Thanks for calling the Tom Moe Show. How can I help?
What's up, homie?
Hey, man, did I just hang up on you, man?
Nah, you just hang up on me. You just told me to call you, brother. I told you the phone lines was messed up.
You said the phone was messed up?
Yeah.
You couldn't get through?
Nah.
Okay. What's your question for us tonight, man?
Nah, first I just wanted to tell your guest, man, he got a good group of, I know he got one good guy, man, that he working with, Steve Sanders, man. Really good guy.
My man.
I'm sure you know about the Woodland Tiger.
Oh yeah, I'm most definitely tied in, man.
And look, I was the first quarterback when Steve first started.
What back in the day?
Back in the day, baby. After Calvin Woodland passed, when Steve took over.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I was there. I was there when Calvin Woodland had the program.
I played for Calvin.
Yeah, but I just was gone for a while. So when I came back, me and Steve got together, man, and I'm all about, man, the hood, man, and the kids, man. You see what I'm saying? So man, so that really inspired me. See what I'm saying, man? What Steve was doing when I came home, man. So I just I jumped right on in, man. This blend, been coaching, man. Yeah. Ever since I've been out here, man. Like, coaching, man.
Yeah, that's always a blessing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say Tom Moe. Everything
just shut down. Just hold fast, y'all. I don't know what happened, man. Is it thunderstorming out? Because like they were saying something supposed to have been a bad storm tonight or something like that.
It ain't raining out there. I just left them out there.
Oh, yeah? It ain't?
No, it ain't
okay.
raining at all.
We had a little difficulty, man. We lost the cameras for a minute for YouTube. Hopefully we'll be back up and running on YouTube, but we can go ahead and keep it going with Facebook and Instagram right now with you all. So, so our topic, man, pretty much right now, man, was about Black Lives Matter and, what the police doing is wrong and, how we going to continue, man, how we going to stand up. What's up, Rick? How we going to stand up about what's going on, man. We don't want to teach our kids the wrong things, We're in charge of feeding our kids the right information. So I want to go back a little bit. Oh, okay, we back. Okay, now I want to go back a little bit and I want to talk about how when I was growing up, hopefully no kids are actually watching right now. I don't know. But when I was growing up, my parents, told me it was a tooth fairy and it was a Santa Claus and, all this stuff, man, growing up. And I'm saying, man, this the new age, man, that we shouldn't be teaching our kids that because that's not true, And the same thing about the history, they need to know the history of us being our ancestors. Let me say that, ancestors being slaves, coming up, man, because we still slave just in a different way with this community. I was told, not me personally, but I do a lot of looking stuff up, right? And a guy, I don't remember his name, but he said on, I don't know, it was a YouTube, Instagram, one of them outlets, he said that they was asking him to be a, thanks for calling the Tom Moe Show. How can I help you? Hello, what's up?
What up, Bob?
Hey, who that?
This Neil.
That's King Dale?
Yeah.
What's up, Slim? How you doing today?
I'm all right. How about you?
Man, we doing great, man. You got a lot of noise in the background, man.
I know.
Where your brother at, man?
He right here.
Let me put him on the line.
Hold up. Hey, what's going on?
What's up, Thomas Jr.? How are you?
TJR's in the building. What's happening?
Man, we just want to send our happy birthday out to you, man, because we know today your birthday, man.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the
birthday,
love.
young
Thank
fella.
you so much.
So what is it that y'all doing, man, at this point?
Right now, I'm in the middle of the water, man. I'm on a boat, man, for my birthday, and I'm celebrating with a few close friends. And it's a great thing. Life is good right now, man. That's all.
So is y'all practicing, man, social distance?
We are practicing social distancing. Absolutely. We are definitely practicing social distancing. You know, I got to make it happen.
Well, man, it's a pleasure, man, to know, man, that you called in, man, and I got an opportunity as your father, man, to give you a shout-out, a happy birthday, man, on live TV, man.
I love it. I'm glad we live. I tell everybody that's tuned in, thank you. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. It's a great thing, man. I love you. I love everybody that wish me a happy birthday, and, you know, it's only up from here.
Hey, it sounds like you had a few drinks.
I have. I won't lie on national TV, but I have. But it's a great thing.
Well, man, continue to enjoy your night, man, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, man.
It's all love, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to me.
All right, have a good one.
All right, you too.
All right. So what I was saying, man, that the brother was saying, like, they call us African Americans. And he was saying, man, like, he don't use that term. He was like, man, I'm from Africa and I'm here in America. He said because America was not built for black people. He was saying America was like the crackers found it and took over. You got something you want to say?
Oh, I definitely got something
Did
to
you
say
hang up
about
the phone?
That. Yeah, the phone hung up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's not true.
Okay.
The Afro-Asiatic man has always been in America. There's not been a time when a black man has not been in America. We need to get away from that old false narrative that were brought from Africa across on a ship. That's not true. That's a lie.
Okay. How did we get here then?
How did you get here? There's not a landmass that the African man was not on. You know what I mean? We're known as the Asiatic black man. That means that what they call Pangea today in science is actually the continent known as Asia. The original continent when it was one continent. We inhabited the land when it was one continent, right? When the continent split into all these continents that we know today as Africa, Asia, America, Europe, or whatever, there was still black men on every piece of land on out here. You know what I mean? There's not a land you've not been on. You done traveled the world 3 and 4 and 5 times. Right. You know what I mean? We got to stop letting them tell us our history.
Okay. Now, y'all heard that, man. Y'all heard that,
Absolutely.
Man. Hey, look, I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but I always kind of go over there to my man to ask certain questions and things like that. It's because he's most definitely locked into his, I got the word, but I can't even say it. He's locked into his inheritance. Can I use that word? He's locked into, you know, where he come from, you know, the history. He's locked in. We got another call. It's hot tonight. Thanks for calling the Tom Moe Show. How can I help you?
Hello.
Hey, what's up with you?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, yes.
May I ask who's calling?
This is Tracy's Tom Moe's sister.
Oh, it's family night tonight.
Hey, beautiful.
Who is this?
What you say?
Thank you for calling me beautiful, but who is this?
That's your sister?
Yeah.
Tracy?
Yeah.
Girl, stop playing with me, girl. This peanut, girl.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, little sis, what's going on with you, girl?
Hello?
Hello?
Man, you got to talk to us, man. You just on the phone breathing, man.
I'm already talking. I just said, hey.
Okay.
I'm ready to speak to my big brother,
Okay,
Peanut.
Hey, girl.
That's my heart there.
That's my baby there, man.
So,
I hear you. Y'all can't hear me.
Man, we hear you real good.
we hear you real good.
They can hear me real good.
Yeah.
What's up, baby? Man, it's my big brother right there. Both of my brothers sitting back to side to side.
And guess what up, Tracy? I told Tom Moe, I say when
I'm
Tracy
not
see me
breathing.
here
I thought
tonight.
they just said they could hear me.
Hey, Say you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, always hello.
Yeah, I'm saying I told Tom Moe the same thing. I say, man, once.
So y'all can't hear me. Okay.
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Hello?
Maybe you done had a drink tonight. Tracy.
What?
Tracy.
Yeah.
We can hang up on you, man. You got to work with us. What's going on?
What's going on? I want to talk about this Black Matters situation y'all was just talking about. Because
all right.
A lot of things I don't think y'all really understand.
Okay, go ahead and kick it down.
Bring your input, baby.
Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys about that Black Matters situation with the guy that got police had his foot in his neck. Okay, this thing has been going over for over 200 years. Yes. You can't hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Just
Keep
talk.
talking.
Just talk.
Okay.
We'll hang up on you. That was great.
This situation's been here for over 200 years.
Cut off.
Hello?
I'm still here.
Okay, you said this been going on over 200 years. We know that.
And not to mention, just be quiet. Y'all don't even know how to talk, so y'all be quiet. So just to know, to let y'all know, our ancestors were slaves, and we were also brought into the neighborhood. The neighborhood we lived in Bury Farm, was a soldier's camp. Do y'all know that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So y'all do know. So y'all know that's a place, a historic building that they cannot tear down, right?
No, because they just they're throwing it down now.
No, they're not going to throw it down. They can't throw it down because it's historic, a landmark. They can't tear it down.
Have you been down there?
No.
Tracy, have you been down there, Tracy?
No, yes. I've been down there maybe about a year ago.
Okay.
But I have been
recently,
told. But I have been told by numbers of people that I still keep in contact with that they are moving them back in. The people they was moving out, they're moving them back in because they can't make those people not live there. That is an historic landmark.
Tracy, ride down Bury Farms tomorrow and tell me, call my phone or
yeah, baby, have I been down there?
Yeah, I'm talking about right now today. I'm talking about tomorrow. Ride down there, ride past there.
Yeah, I've been down last time I've been down there actually was for Miles' mother's funeral. For her repast. That's when the last time I've been down there.
Okay, so check this out. Bury Farm, as of this moment, is being tear down. They already start tearing them down. They're tearing all those houses down, and they're going to redevelop them.
I don't drive. You coming to get me?
Okay, so look, we're going to talk to you later. Thanks for calling. Appreciate you. Love you. Okay, now, that was a wild one.
That's your sister?
She, people got so much information, man. They want you to believe what they said. They don't even care. But anyway, man, that was my little sister, man. And I grew up with her. I already know. So anyway.
Hey, Miss Richards.
Y'all already know, man. I'm going to keep it 100, okay? Cuckoo for Cocoa Pop. But anyway, look. I done kind of lost my thought because I was talking about, we were talking about the Black History part, and I was saying my brother pretty much knowledgeable. That's why I always go to him on certain things. But at the end of the day, man, what we got to understand is we are black people, and we need to stand up for our own rights, man, because as we was told, it's been a black person on each continent before these crackers even took over. Correct? Right. So now the crackers took over, and they claimed the land. Okay? Is that fair to say?
It's a colonial occupational government. I wouldn't say they claim the land.
Okay,
the land technically still belongs to black people. Black people ain't figured out that they're the Negroes, they're the African Americans, they're also the Indians, and they're also the Moors. And all those different time periods line up with different things. Like my family, I'm a Cimarron. Most people look at me, they look at me as a regular black person.
Right.
But the fact of the matter is, I am a Moor. You know what I mean? And not only that, I'm also an Indian.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my perspective is a little bit different from the average black person, even though I grew up, you know, around here, southeast, uptown, where everybody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So these things I say to people and they can't grasp it. You know what I mean? They don't want to wrap their mind around that because of what they've been told.
Right.
You know, even when you talk about slavery, when they brought us over here, we only getting one side of that story. Our ancestors turned around and enslaved more Europeans than we ever had got enslaved.
Oh, really?
That is a fact. There were more Irish slaves in America than black people. Period.
Okay.
Period. Okay. That's a fact. That's why they made the Irish people police and the Buchanans and the McCarthy's. That's why they ride down on black people so hard. Because they were enslaved and they were treated more harshly than us, and they didn't have the same physique, so they used to break down and die quicker. And what they did was they mixed them in with black people, and we got a whole mulatto class of black and Irish mixed people.
Okay.
But the fact of the matter, black people don't know is more Europeans that have been enslaved than black people. They teach us this narrative as a way to break us down on an esteem level. So we only know all these bad things about us, but we don't know when our ancestors was lack of better words, was kicking ass. Right. You know what I mean? Like Don Quixote. You ever heard the story of Don Quixote?
Not me personally, no.
So look, Don Quixote is a famous Spanish explorer, adventurer, right? And he got old. He's a hero. He got old. He got senile. So the stories that people remember is that he would see windmills and stuff, and he would imagine dragons and beasts, and he would go fight the windmill, and the people would go, you know, like, oh, he's tripping again. You know what I'm saying? Right. But a lot of people don't know our ancestors enslaved Don Quixote, and we only know about his stories because our ancestors wrote down his epics. These people couldn't even write. So he got enslaved. He telling our ancestors the stories. They wrote them down. That's the only reason why we got the stories today.
Right.
So it's mad missing history that we got to consider, and we can't listen to what these white people tell us because they are liars.
Man, Slim, I can tell, man, because the teachers Noble Drew Ali.
Yeah, that's right. There you go.
At Circle 7.
That's right.
I was, I haven't been in practice, but I'm saying that was like far as when I came out of Christianity, right? I explored, and I was a Moor. And I was
right.
a Moor, so I'm saying, you know, Moors are scientists.
Yep.
So I'm saying, you know, we explore, you know, all beliefs, all religions. You know, we just not stuck in one state of mind. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you speak, you said it just woke me back up and enlightened me, because I was just talking to somebody about far as me under the teachers of Noble Drew Ali.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Reading that small book, that Circle 7, was a very powerful book.
Absolutely.
See what I'm saying? And what that book do, it teaches you about the 12 stages as far as Jesus Christ, as far as, you know, climbing the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and also, when you get to the end of that Circle 7, it teaches you how to be a better man.
How to be a better man, how to have a family.
Family orientated,
and
everything. So that was like, before I hit the street of me, of becoming a member and getting up on the podium, and, you know, and to start, you know, doing a whole lot of research. See what I'm saying? It made me better. It made me come home with a whole new concept of life and how I view things, man. That's right. See what I'm saying?
Islam.
You know, the only thing, you know, I just ain't do it. I just ain't got back into it because I was getting to the point where I was getting very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? But then I fell off, and then my mind and went.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
I know what you mean, bro.
You woke me up.
Peace,
so, you know, Islam, bro.
Islam.
Yes, indeed, man. You see how things go on the Tom Moe Show, man? We gonna get into a little bit of everything, man. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm saying, man, that's good. You know what I mean? That's good, because knowledge is always good. It's always good to learn from the next brother. You know what I'm saying? Because if you learn some knowledge from somebody, then you can teach somebody else some knowledge. We just don't want to learn the wrong stuff and be saying the wrong stuff to people. Because we all, like, especially on this platform, we are delivering information to the public. And that's why a lot of times I always say, I don't know personally, but I heard. You see what I'm saying? Because you can't hold me accountable saying, this brother on there talking about woo, woo, woo. He don't even know what he talking about. Well, if I don't know personally, then I'm going to let you know. That's just like saying, I don't own the rights to this music, but I'm going to play it. You see what I'm saying? It's not mine. So, but it's always a pleasure, man, to have you join into the conversations that we have on this show, man, because like I said again, you're a very knowledgeable man, and if somebody else is knowledgeable and know the same things you're saying, they're saying that to themselves too. They like, he right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's up. And that's yeah.
Man, I've been through all that, man.
I'm doing a Martin Law's joint. Black power. You know what I'm saying? But we just gotta, man, keep our heads up. You know, we gotta keep our thinking caps on, man. And we gotta always look for a better day. And the only way we're gonna change things is that we gotta change ourselves first, and then help other people change. We need to get more information about where we come from and where we're going. That's a job that's up to each and every individual that's living on this earth, man. If you want to know something, you need to do research. If you don't want to know it, then you just live on whatever's going on. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you know, hey, I'm always willing to learn. I learn a whole lot on this show about individual people, about different religions, talent, comedy, because, you know, we had the little comedy dude on last week, right? Big Head. You know Big Head? He be selling all the socks and all that stuff, man, all over the city.
Oh, you talking about socks?
Yeah, but we call him Big Head, though.
Socks.
We call him Big Head. But anyway, he was on here last week, man, and he did his thing, man. But I just want y'all to stay focused, man. Stay focused. Social distance. It ain't gone away, man. This virus ain't gone away. If it's a virus, if it ain't a virus, who knows what's going on? It's so much that's happening. Be careful out there with these polices, man. Like right now, they scared. So you probably can drive past them and don't get a ticket or nothing. Because they on ice right there. They gotta like, man, don't know what they can do. You got good cops, man, then you got your bad cops, man. That's just like you got your good guys and then you got your bad guys. So, you know, it all go hand in hand. You just got to know what hand you want to play. Me personally, man, I just thank you all for joining me every Wednesday night right here at 9:30, man, p.m., Washington, D.C. time for the Tom Moe Show. You know what I mean? Keep up with me, man, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I'm on it all, man. I'm always sending something out. If somebody special you want to send a shout out to, Nut?
Man, I appreciate, man, for Tom Moe for bringing me in tonight, you know, and sharing this experience with him. You know, shout out, you know, to my Facebook fans, Baby Cheeks, Angie. There's a whole lot of y'all out there. You see what I'm saying? You know, I appreciate the ones that tuned in. See what I'm saying? You know, to get to know or learn more about me as an individual, because I am a very private person. I might come on Facebook and I probably do a lot of things, but at the end of the day, you know, I got a lot of other things far as, you know, that I do in my life. You know what I'm saying? Far as with my job. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, you know, I just appreciate the love. Appreciate Tom. I promise, appreciate my more brother over here. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, thank you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I ain't mean to cut you off now. Yeah, but this my homeboy, man. Like I say, man, we come back, man, like car seats, man. You understand me, man?
Indeed, baby.
Shout out to Rita, his sister, man.
Oh, no.
Girl, I ain't seen you in years. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still your brother, man. Much love to you. When you get to see this episode, y'all already know, man. It's on and popping, man, when it comes down to the Tom Moe Show. You never know what you might get from week to week. If ain't nobody told you they love you tonight, I do. From this time to the next time, peace. I'm out of here.
Right, look. Okay, we're going to do this thing, man, in about 5 minutes. Yeah, make sure you know camera 1 and 2 points right there, man. Camera 3 over there. Yeah, all right, you do what you got to do, man.